I was the CEO of a mutual fund company. We managed more than $1 billion in assets management. And we then faced the financial crisis of that time, the subprime crisis. And I realized that the FRM, or the risk management knowledge, was the one that I should start dealing with. And that was because I committed myself to protect the wealth of my customers and not only make it grow, but also protect it and make it stable, to make it sustainable. Those thoughts drove me to register to take the exam and to meet other professionals like me that were willing to understand better what risk management was about.
I knew pretty early on in my career that I wanted a career in risk. And when you kind of get into risk, it's a very broad field, whether it be credit risk management, market risk management, operational risk management, which is now non-financial risk management, where you need a really broad skill set in order to manage multiple risks across any organization for your clients, or for your institution, et cetera. So I did decide that the FRM would be a good way to broaden my skill set and get a good academic understanding of concepts that I had not previously been exposed to. That was the main impetus for me pursuing the FRM at the time.
When I took it, it's very simple because I had an engineering background, but I wanted to get in banking industry. So I spent 3-4 months studying FRM. And helped me can do a much better job as a risk manager at that time, because I didn't have a risk management education per se. This is a way to get the education I need.
It is a commitment. I'm not going to lie to anybody. A lot of weekends, nights to prepare for the exam.
Just knowing which are the subjects, the topics of risk management, allowed me to compare what I knew with other professionals in the world. So that was the very beginning of the advantages of knowing how an FRM will help myself in my career.
Oftentimes they say, is it worth it? It definitely is worth it. There are things that I've learned from the FRM process that I use in my job over the years, and being able to speak intelligently on risk concepts, tools, and methods that are outside of this core scope of your day-to-day is something you're going to need, as anyone's going to need, as they become more senior in the risk world.
For people who want to get into risk management as a career, especially in the financial institutions, I think taking FRM does give you the necessary knowledge you need to do the job. Also is a good starting point to get the hiring manager's attention. Financial institutions is in the money business and in the trust business, and it's very critical to have the right people doing the right job.
When you work at a bank, or when you work in a risk management area, or you are working in a treasury department or in a finance area, several kinds and different kinds of roles or functions. You can deal better with them if you have a risk management knowledge, because you are managing your risk. You are transforming your uncertainty into something worth